The readathon begins. Okay, yay. You'll have to excuse that last little bit. I was just getting ready for bed and then it was like, oh, it's 11:59 and I wanted to film turning into midnight because now the readathon begins and I'm so excited and I'm going to pick out the book I'm going to start with. So I think I'm going to be reading Pandemonium first. That would be Divination, set in the future, duh. So I think I'll be reading that book first because I feel I can knock that one out pretty quickly and then that sets up for when I want to read Requiem. I'm really excited. What do you think? You ready to start reading? He's ready. Actually, he doesn't really like it when I read because he likes to go to bed early. You know, for a dog, he acts very human. So, alright, here we go for our readathon. Ooh. Hey you guys. Okay, so it is officially April 1st in the morning. And I was curious as to what other people were reading for their owls. And little did I know that I should have read the new pamphlet a little bit in more detail because I only read the first couple pages and so naturally I thought it was the same as last year. And I was wrong. So there is a new owl pamphlet for 2020 that I have not looked at. I am printing it off now just to take a look and I might be changing what I'm reading, so if that is the case, you will get an updated video. If I decide to stick with my current TBR for April, then I'll stick with my current TBR. I mean, reading is reading. It's all fun, and this is just a fun readathon. I might even just choose the same career and just keep going with that and just change the prompts. I think I'm gonna do that. And I will be keeping a better eye out for the newts to see if anything has changed so I'm not doing last year's owl readathon. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, so assuming I take the same career, I've printed off the new list of what the books are represented by. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh well. I currently don't have my tripod with me. It's with my roommate, so I'm just gonna bend down and do this. No, Ancient Runes. Instead of a retelling, it would be a heart on the cover or in the title. Originally, this was what I was going to read, Cinder by Marissa Meyer, which I was really excited about. Maybe I can still read this. Oh, this has a heart on the cover. There. Does that count? Okay, I have been meaning to go back and read this, so there's an option. Charms, which is to read an adult work for the original, or Lumos Maxima, a white cover. I'm breathing really heavy because right before I started filming this, I ran up the stairs. They're killer. Does not matter how fit you are. Okay, so here's the possibility. So instead of reading an adult work, which would have been The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, I might be changing it to Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. I was like, Jenna Evans Welch. Then we have Defense Against the Dark Arts, a book set at the sea/coast. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Okay, so my best friend told me to read this book and I've been setting it off. I'm so sorry. And so this is a great opportunity, which is perfect because Requiem is on my iPad and I don't really enjoy reading on my iPad, but it's not the same and I like physical books better. This is gonna be all for nothing, but I'm going to include it in the weekly vlog anyways because it did happen. You get everything? No, that can't even be close. We have, that's only 4 books. Yeah, that's not right. So that is a possible new TBR. I'm gonna have to sit on this and decide what I wanna do. Maybe. This is just a thought. Maybe I start reading what I originally said I was going to read. And if I get through that, then I move on to the next selection. That would be, oh gosh, math. That would be 14 books. Yeah, because I have 7 each. There's the pile of books I hope to get through this month. What if I don't like books after this? Oh no. No, I'm gonna like reading. I'm gonna probably find some on these on audiobooks, so when I'm doing other things, I can still be reading. Let's get this month going. Hey you guys, it is now 10:30 p.m. I did read today. I read, I think, for about an hour. So I do plan on reading tonight after I take my shower. My snuggle buddy, my puppy is over on my bed already, ready to go to bed. I think that's my final update for the very first day of our owl readathon. It is 2:15 in the morning on April 2nd, and I finished Pandemonium by Laura Oliver. So that is 1 book down, and 6 more if I want to complete my original owls, and 13 more if I want to complete my entire gold challenge for this month. So, woo! Forgot to update you guys on what I've been reading today, and actually I started and finished The Sun and Her Flowers by Ruby Kaur. It's poetry, and it's beautiful poetry, but it is a very fast read. I read it in 30 minutes to an hour. I don't know, I wasn't keeping track. But yeah, so that is 2 books down. It is April 2nd, 2 books, 2 days. We're doing great. So, I finished The Sun and Her Flowers earlier this afternoon, and I know I should go ahead and start a new book, but I bought Zelda Breath of the Wild today, and that is all I have been doing. So this owl readathon might be harder than I thought. So quick update, I read Pride and Prejudice yesterday, and I'm doing it on audiobooks. I'm not entirely sure where I am, but I do not understand entirely what is happening, because it takes a great deal of thought for me to pay attention. It's not my favorite book in the world. I'm not really enjoying it that much. This is my book club book, which is why it's so horrible that I'm like, I don't want to read it. But, you know, I'm human. We all have books we want to read. We all have books we don't want to read. And I don't want to read this book, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish it. Whether or not I understand everything I read and actually pay attention, that is a different question. Okay, so Jasper and I made the ultimate decision because I'm really struggling to get through Pride and Prejudice. So I am going to be reading this. It is in fact published 10 years ago. It was published in 2005, which means 10 years, that'd be 2015. It's 2020, so that counts. But also, this is great because now I get to reread Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. So it's not a miss for me. I still will be reading Pride and Prejudice because that is my book club book, but it is taking me a long time, like just longer than a normal book would, because it's just not grabbing my interest. It's not my favorite thing in the world. So yeah, it is Monday, so I feel motivated to be reading because I feel like I should be in class, but since I can't be in class, we're reading books. So I've gotten through a bit more of Percy Jackson this morning, which has been nice. I will be playing some Zelda today because I just love it so much. But I will be getting a lot of reading done today and tomorrow. Hopefully I'll finish this book today so that I can start on either a Night Circus, Cinder, or Legendary, or Requiem. I forgot Requiem because it's on my iPad. I need to pull that out. Hey you guys, so this is my final update before I go edit the video and post it up for tomorrow. I'm still reading Percy Jackson. I know I said I would finish it, but I was really tired last night, still haven't read today. I've been doing a lot of homework. I had midterms today and lots of studying and some classes as well. So I'm about to go take you-know-who for a walk. Oh, his eyes just went yellow. I don't know what you're talking about, Jasper. But to get him out of the house, and then I will start reading and hopefully read before enough before dinner so that I can finish the book tonight and move on to one of my other books. So here we go.